Season's greetings, everybody. I'm here to talk about a game, or really talk about some of the greater games. Time to talk about one of the worst ones in 2016, the one and only game for the Xbox 360 and most likely ps4, Ghostbusters 2016. And this is their only appearance in this game as cameos, because you never see their faces because they're too far away. There's only a few good things about this game. The cutscenes and the ending music. That's it.
Holy crap, I recognize those ghosts they caught. They're all famous assassins.
Haunting the White House? They must have stopped them before they assassinated the president. So while they're in Washington saving the free world, we sit here looking at selfies of them saving the free world?
But here's the really messed up part.
Before they come back, we'll get our chance to visualize central class 4 apparitions. When you gonna call?
Guys, turn on the news, quick. There's something strange, right? That's right, that will kill you. I just got the Nathan's nuclear pack on my back, and you think a wonton's gonna take me down.
Really? Freaking really? On to the gameplay. Yeah, this is basically the entire gameplay. Ignore that. You know, I can't skip them. So yes, this is the game. This game kind of relates to Diablo 3 and one of those other games like X-Men Legends. This is pretty much the entirety of the game. You're basically playing the characters just the way they are, using their Voltron beams on the ghost. Music is alright. But just seems too calm and nice. Also, they reused Ghostbusters theme music way too much. This is pretty much how you play the game. Oh yeah, and I forgot about the loading screens. They're pretty much the coolest parts in the game. You have to mash the button to capture the ghost. Using your different weapons and other stuff like that. They're pretty easy, and in fight, pretty much the ghosts are exactly the same, but different colors. But the slight problem is about this game. The slight problem with this game. You know what the problem of this game is? And since I just started this for like a few minutes, it's so goddamn boring. I'm glad I did not rent this game. When it first came out. Well, in 2016. It's already been 3 years ago. It's basically all you do is spam buttons and catch your ghost. The slight disappointment about this game is no Gozer, no Stay Puft Marshmallow Man, no Scararity Brothers from the sequel, or Vigo. You know, he appeared in the the all 9 in Ghostbusters game. No Sigourney Weaver's, no Rick Moranis' character, no Annie Potts' character in this game. Nobody. This is kind of a slight disappointment of 2016 Ghostbusters game. And here are one of the bosses. One of the bosses are pretty pathetically easy. And yeah, I know this game is meant for kids, but I'm a 27-year-old man and I'm going to be 28 in 5 days. I would expect my games to be excitingly great, but not like this. And this game is kind of lazy with its cutscenes. We get like still images of 2D characters and mouth movement voices. And terrible one-liners. I know Angry Joe already reviewed this game before in 2016 on how bad that games are listed based off the movies. I mean, you thought the movie was bad? You thought it was terrible? You have not seen nothing yet about this controlling of gameplay. You had to press throw and spray multiple times before the ghost escape. This game is kind of like Diablo, except it's super boring. How can they screw up a pretty good Ghostbusters game? This is kind of a disgrace for any people that love the Ghostbusters franchises. Just Sega Genesis got it right. I mean, you thought the NES one was super boring. And this one takes the cake of being one of the worst games out there in 2016. Again, these stages there and take like for eternity to go this long. Sure, you get upgrades. Believe me, they'll take you like hours to do. Oh, and what do you get from all that achievement? Just different colorful clothes. That's it. Some of the bosses are less challenging, like Slimer. Yes, he's in this game, but he's kind of a wuss. And you get that ugly bird troop from the 2016 movie. That's a boss. The dragon. And that's also from the movie. That electricity guy. Ghost guy. Oh, and you have to help your teammates when they run out of health. Just like the 2009 game, when they're running low on health. That's gonna be impossible to run out of health when you're versus 100%. I mean, who else wants to play this game? I certainly wouldn't, because nobody wants to play this game. and yet I'm showing it to you on YouTube. The graphics aren't horrible, but I've seen better games with wonderful graphics. Voice acting is alright, but still,
Wherever you are.
it doesn't help that this game is freaking horrible. And it sucks!
We're not looking to vaporize her or prevent a collapse of civilization.
If you want to play this game, I pretty much prefer you rent it, or find it somewhere cheaper,
But to apply her and help
and never play it ever again.
lighters up, requesting an encore.
Don't be silly. We'll vaporize her right after she's done.
Oh, then sure, why not?
It's pretty bad. It's just terrible to know this game existed. And that's it. I described everything I talk about this game because you'll be doing nothing else. It's probably like 5 or 6 or 7 hours of your life wasting away just playing this boring, pathetic game. And to wrap this up, I'm going to show you the final boss. And yes, you fight the bosses from the last game levels you were in. And yes, they return Roland the North. Or that's also based off the movie. And I hate to say it, he's like the best character from the movie, especially when it was hand-drawn. And sure, he was CGI when he became a giant. But on here, he's pathetically easy. All you have to do is just stand on the side, and then he'll never hit you. There's not much else to say, he just does the same attacks over and over again. Did they even test this game? Did they even friggin' test this game when they started doing this? This is kind of an excuse of a pathetic final boss battle. It's kind of sad. I mean, that's it. This is just not a very good game. So let's wrap this up with an ending cutscene where they defeat him. And that's it. That's game. What the hell? What happened to the music? It was supposed to be an end credit music and it's just dead silence. Are you kidding me? This is how you end your game? With no music? You gotta be shitting me. This is pathetic. Anyways, that was Ghostbusters 2016 video game. It's boring, it's terrible, it's just not really a great game. It does have a few good things, like it should have played some music at the end. Music was alright, I guess. Activision does pretty much other good games, but this was pretty much one of the worst ones out there in 2016. So, do not play this game. Ever. Graphics are alright too, and you know what, hold on, I'm going to do this part too, so I can finish talking about it.